In this video, we will learn how to apply concept of similarity for indirect measurement. First of all, let us understand what is direct measurement and what is indirect measurement. Direct measurement are those things which we are able to measure directly. Say for example, we take a foot rule and if we are able to measure length of something, then it is a direct measurement. Whereas indirect measurement is that we are not able to measure it by taking an instrument, but then by calculation we are arriving at that measurement. And we can apply the concept of similarity for such measurements. And the basic principle, let's take a simple example. So suppose there is a lamp post and there is a bulb on top of the lamp post. There is a light on the, and then there is a boy standing here, and then there is this boy, there is a, will there is a shadow of this boy which is here, right? So this is the shadow of the boy which we can see. Now what we can know or what we can measure easily is we can measure this length. Suppose this length is 15 meter. Then we also can measure the, by direct measurement, we can also measure the shadow. And suppose this is 1.5 meter. Then we also know the height of the boy. So we know the height of the boy. And this is suppose also 1.5 meter. Now what happens is that we do not know the height of lamp post. So we don't know the height of this lamp post. So now we know that ABC is forming a triangle and this DEC is also forming another triangle. So we have a triangle ABC and another triangle is DEC. Now both these triangles have this angle C common. So one angle is common and the other angle here is also 90 degree and this angle is also 90 degree. Therefore, by double A rule, these two triangles are similar. Triangle ABC and triangle DEC are similar. So if that is the case, then these two triangles, the ratio of their sides will be same. So it means if we take the side versus base, DE over EC will be equal to AB over AC. Now we know DE, we know EC, we know AC. Sorry, AB over BC. This is again this vertical height and the base, side over base. So what we don't know AB. So we can substitute the known things and then we can find the unknown which is AB. So DE is 1.5 meter and EC is also 1.5 meter. AB we don't know and we know how much is BC is 15 meter. So if we solve this problem, then we will find that AB is equal to 15 meter. So we have computed the value, or we have ascertained the value of AB, the height of this pole, lamp post or pole. How we have done it? By indirect measurement, applying the concept of similarity. By applying the concept of similarity, we have been able to determine the height of the pole or the lamp post. So whenever we have a situation like this, two things, something forming two similar triangle, then if you know out of these four values, if we know three, then we can find the fourth value. Similarly, I take another example. Here is sun, and then here is moon, and then on the earth the shadow of moon falls. When the shadow of the moon falls during the when there is a solar eclipse, this is when there is a total solar eclipse, this is what happens. So this is moon, this is earth, and this is sun. Now in the case of total solar eclipse, which normally lasts only for very small period, like 1 to 2 minutes, the moon is fully covered. The moon fully covers the sun, and then we have a concept which will be very similar, like similarity. So what will be this thing? So in this case, we will have this is one measurement. This is the diameter of the sun is, suppose this is sun diameter S, and this is the diameter of moon, which is M. And this is one distance D1, and this is distance D2. Now again, by concept of similarity, here what will happen is, this diameter of sun, and then diameter of moon will be equal to distance between earth and sun and distance between moon and earth. So if we know diameter of moon, and if we know how far the distance is from moon to earth and sun to earth, then we can find the diameter of sun. So again, this is application of concept of similarity for finding diameter of sun, provided we know the remaining three values. So that way the concept of similarity is used in astronomy, also in our day-to-day life, where we have seen this concept of shadow. We can also apply this concept for measuring the width of river, and also this concept is used in civil engineering. So what we have learned in this video, we have learned that the concept of similarity is very useful in our day-to-day life as well as in certain subjects, and it helps us in determining the measurement of things which sometimes we cannot directly measure. So by applying the concept of similarity, we